Hi there. Who loves to get a great idea for a meatless Monday or anytime during the week and a nice bright kind of hot weather recipe, but not necessarily on the barbecue? I'm going to do a super simple midweek meal for you and really healthy at the same time. My name is Amita Talbot and welcome to my kitchen, Mrs. Talbot's Kitchen. I decided that I was going to do a really nice, I kind of consider it a bright pasta recipe with no meat and do veggies in it, get all the veggies in it. So I've got some veggies started here from the fridge that just needed to get rid of, and I actually bought way too many tomatoes. So I have a whole bunch of Roma tomatoes. So I'm doing it with fresh tomatoes. It's delicious. But what I like to do, you don't have to do this. If you don't want to turn on your oven, that's fine. I enjoy this. So I'm going to do roast the vegetables first. So I'm just going to get my, put a couple shallots in it. And I roast everything up. I throw it in my high-powered blender. The Pampered Chef blender is the one you want to throw it in. It will cook it for you as well. I unfortunately don't have that piece yet. I do have lots of our other high-powered electrics, but I don't have that one. So I'm going to just put my shallot in here, just getting the skin off. Onto my bar pan. I'm using my oldie bar pan that's so brown. I would actually easily, if I had less, I'd put it in my air fryer and roast it in there, but I don't have, I don't think I can fit as much as what I want to do in my air fryer. So I've got my fantastic Pampered Chef vegetable peeler. I just got this recently. I didn't know what I was missing. I had another, I won't name the brand, and this one is so much better. With my Santoku knife, which is my all-star knife that I use all the time for cooking. I just kind of just chop it lightly. Again, this is all going to go in the blender. It's not going to be a problem. I'm done chopping. Take my peppers. Depends what color you want the sauce. So you might not want to, I don't care. I know, I just like it to be full of vegetables. It's a great way to get extra veggies into the kids. So sometimes it might be a little more orangey than red, but I do have a lot of tomatoes to go in as well. You don't have to roast those, but again, I like to bring out the flavors of the tomatoes, so I will roast mine. I throw in zucchini as well. I mean, you could do all your favorite vegetables. No rhyme or reason. So the tomatoes, I usually just take the tip off and then I half them. And just keep it going like this all around my pan. Because why would you let fresh tomatoes go to waste when you can have them in this great vegetable pasta sauce? Now here is the trick I use to add more protein to the meal. I use quinoa noodles, the quinoa pasta. It's like spaghetti pasta. I'm not going to say, oh, you won't notice the difference at all. I eat it so much. I'm gluten-free, so I use it so much. It's a quinoa and rice pasta, really. I don't notice it. I love it, and with something like this, it is so delicious as a pasta sauce, and you've got your extra protein. So it is a great little way to get that in the meal, to make it meatless, and yeah, gives you your meatless Monday. It also gives you an economic meal because you're using more vegetables than meat. So you just keep chopping it and adding it. Like I said, I just take off the ends. I don't care how close it is. Any of my tomatoes that had a little bit of bad spots, I just take that off. And then I had a few little grape tomatoes that needed to be used. I'm not even gonna slice those. So I put them in like that. I add a little bit, I just drizzle some olive oil over it. Not a lot. Drizzle the olive oil. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. Some Himalayan salt. If I can get that open. I just salt it all over. Oh, I forgot one very important thing we want on this. We want our garlic. Let's hope I have some garlic. I do. Now, if I didn't, I could just saute it, because what I'm going to do eventually, because I said I don't have the Pampered Chef blender, I'm going to put it in my rock crock, my Dutch oven. I often use my other, I have both. I have this one and I have the enameled cast iron Dutch oven, but I don't have as big a dish. This is 4-quart. The black clay, I could even, if I didn't want to do it inside, you know what I could do? I could put it on my barbecue. So it's that easy. If you don't want to do it inside, if you don't want your burner going, throw it on your barbecue. You could throw it in the microwave for that matter. This goes from oven to burner to barbecue to microwave. So you've got a few options with this particular Dutch oven. Nice and deep, nice and big. It's a great one. I often make my summer sauce in that. So I'm gonna just throw this in the oven and let it roast. So while my vegetables roast in the oven for my sauce, I'm gonna put together my salad, which is my go-to side for meals like this. Easy, quick, nutritious, cool, refreshing, all those things. So what I have is my salad and berry spinner, which actually, good news, there are still some in the outlet at the date I'm making this video, but they are there. They're on sale for $55.50. Here is for the berries, which keeps from bruising your berries. You get them nice and clean and dry. And then of course I have the bigger one in my basket here with my leaf lettuce in. So I'm just gonna get that, unlock it. Oh, I don't have it sitting on properly. This is what happens. There we go. So get that spinning. And then, while that spins, which is awesome, I buy my lettuce. I buy sunbox lettuce. I don't tend to buy a lot because it doesn't stay fresh as long. If you buy the lettuce and you wash it yourself, you'll have lettuce that's fresh longer. So I'm just gonna grab a cutting board, not that I need it, just underneath. Now I love olives in my salad, so I'm gonna use my new olive and cherry pitter from the spring line. I love Greek olives, and they're also better if you buy them with the pits in, and you can get nice big jars at Costco. So you just put them in the carriage here, put everything in upright, one press, and the pits come out the other side. There we go. Here it is, right there. Our nice little pitless olive, which, here I haven't taken out enough for it here. Or I haven't taken them out there. Okay, my pits and my olives. Oh, this one, oh no, it's out. I'm gonna put 2 more in. I put the pointy part down of the olive. That's how easy it is. No more pits. And the olives are ready to slice for my salad. So let me just double check here. How much? Oh my goodness, like tons of water. I like to dump it because then I like to have less water spinning around in there when I'm doing this. But I will just keep a few more spins on my salad. I'm gonna do a simple, just a leaf lettuce with some olives and my microgreens. Delicious. I'm gonna make you a dressing. Okay, so lettuce is really dry. This is great, gets out so much water. I tend to just take it out, let it sit. That's why I do it early in my process. Got my olives ready with my cherry and olive pitter, and I'm going to make some dressing in my Easy All. Of course I can't remember. My salad dressing maker. So if you don't, I do a lot from the top of my head, but if you're not accustomed to making a ton of vinaigrettes or whatnot, whatever you like, it comes with recipes right on the side. And if you want to look one up on Pinterest or wherever you like to find your recipes, you have all your recipes on, or you have your measurements as well. I just kind of guess with the measurements myself. That's how I'll do it. So I'm going to do like just an olive oil kind of vinaigrette. So So I put my olive oil in. Like I said, look one up, measure it. I like to use the fig balsamic. And for me, that could be that's great just as it is, but I'm gonna kick it up tonight. So here's what I do. I do the olive oil, the fig vinaigrette, the fig balsamic. I've taken my garlic press. I'm gonna put a piece of garlic in here in the carrier. Great, I don't have to peel it, don't have to do anything. Put that right in here. I always say, if your dressing is made, you're more apt to eat salad the next day. I'm gonna take my utility knife and I'm just gonna do half a lemon in this one. This will brighten it. I need a citrus press. Here we go. Fits right over the top of our easy pour measuring the salad or the dressing measurer. Of course I can't remember this name, but my citrus press. So I get my stuff in there and basically all you need, add a little bit of salt. You can add some salt and pepper if you want. Now the other thing I might just do, if I have it close, is just add a little bit of my crushed peppercorn and garlic spice, Pampered Chef spice. You don't even have to put your garlic if you don't want to, but I like the fresh garlic. You put it in here and it's ready to go. So that's a pretty easy, quick salad. Smooth this all here. Get my bowl. Beautiful bowl. Sadly, you can't get them anymore. And just get this in. If I have too much lettuce, I just put the rest in a container and save it for tomorrow. And I'm gonna put some olives in there. I like to give mine a little cut. I'm gonna add the microgreens on the top and my dressing. So I've almost got my meal ready to go. This part and then the sauce, you'll see the sauce takes no time at all and it just needs to be heated. I can't wait. It's gonna be a delicious meal. I did with my quick slice, I'm gonna saute some mushrooms in the bottom. I like mushrooms in my sauce and of course I do not want to blend them. That's not my thing. I don't want that. So I've got those going in my pot. Some butter and olive oil. I'm going to saute those. And then here's my beautiful sauce. Now what's cool about this sauce is you can use it as soup. It's like a vegetable soup. We're going to have it as pasta. Now the other thing I'm going to add, one more thing. I didn't put my cucumbers in my salad and I like the farmer's market cucumbers in my salad. So since I've got my quick slice out for my mushrooms, I'm just gonna throw it in, do my cucumbers. Throw those in. And my salad is good to go with really no more seasoning because I put so much in my sauce. I'm gonna just check on my mushrooms that are sauteing beautifully in the pan. I didn't add garlic to this because I'd already put it in I've roasted it. So I'm not gonna, normally I would, and onions, but I'm not going to because I'm just doing the saute part with this. The other thing I've taken out is my Italian seasoning blend, and it has everything's in there. One blend. I don't have to keep adding. I can just add this, and it's gluten-free, non-GMO. This one has dehydrated onion, dehydrated garlic, oregano, basil, marjoram, herbs, and spices. There is no salt, sugar, or preservatives added. There it is. One jar. So this is ready to go in the pot. The mushrooms are all sauteed. This is warm, or not warm, it's hot from being in the oven. So it is pretty much ready to go, but I'll simmer it while I'm making my pasta. In there. I've got that pretty hot as well. Turn it up. So get this going. And I'm looking for, oh, here we go. Salt the water. The Italian cooks say you want it to taste like the sea. Wouldn't we love to be by the sea? So here's what I use for my quinoa. I use the go-go quinoa, the spaghettini. Oh, spaghetti. It's spaghetti. And I love it. And again, extra protein on a meatless night. It happens to be Meatless Monday. It happens to be Monday. But, oh no, it's not Monday. It's Tuesday. I'm all mixed up. It's Meatless Tuesday here instead of Taco Tuesday. So on a meatless night where you don't want any meat, this is a great option with your fresh tomatoes. Just like I did it. Roast them first if you want the really bright flavor and throw them in a high-powered blender, preferably the Pampered Chef one. And just put them in your Dutch oven and you are good to go. Sadly, I have a visitor in my kitchen. I don't know if that can be seen on the camera or not. But there it is. Some fresh grated Parmigiano and you are good to go. Make it. It's going to be a great summer recipe.